Welcome to Bookish, a channel about all things books. I'm Paul, and I'll be your host on a literary magical mystery tour, where we'll talk, rant, and rave about everything from the books we love, to the book-to-movie adaptations that infuriate us, to the writers and their writing process that inspire us. Bookish began and continues as a podcast. We're over 150 episodes and counting. But books are visual things, and it only makes sense to venture into the world of video as well, even if most people say I have a face for radio. Now, I've watched a lot of the so-called booktubers out there, and I enjoy a great number of them. This channel, however, is going to be a bit different from most of those. For one thing, you're not likely to get my to-be-read list every third episode, which seems common with a lot of those channels. Now, I get the benefit of them, especially for giving viewers book recommendations, but it's just not something I'm into. I will do reviews, and give recommendations, of course, but not by going through a stack I have yet to even read. You'll also, at least initially, see less of me and more photos and video of the subject we're on for that episode, both because I do indeed have a face for radio, and because staring at me while I ramble on would get boring pretty quickly. So why another channel about books? Well, first and foremost, because I love books and you should too. It's a shame that so few people, as a percentage of the population, actually read. I don't say read anymore because the percentage hasn't really changed much in the past 100 years or more. My personal goal is to make books and reading more popular in the United States than high school football. It may take me a while. Another reason is that many of the excellent book channels out there simply don't get into the topics that I think bookish viewers will find interesting, at least if the response to my podcast is any indication. On our literary journey together, we'll discuss things as diverse as why libraries and indie bookstores matter more today than ever, to how to start a book collection the right way, to cool facts about Ernest Hemingway you never knew. You'll discover what Harry Potter and the Bible have in common, what city holds the title of most bookish in the world, and 10 ways to break out of that dreaded reading slump. If you're watching this, I'm not telling you anything you don't know when I say books matter more than non-readers will ever understand. They're the only form of entertainment that requires the time and effort of hours upon hours of, along with the author, creating a world in your mind. And what they give us in return for that effort is invaluable. Neil Gaiman wrote in the Sandman Book of Dreams that the only thing that kept me going was stories. Stories are hope. They take you out of yourself for a bit, and when you get dropped back in, you're different. You're stronger, you've seen more, you've felt more. Stories are like spiritual currency. Of course, leave it to Gaiman to say in a few sentences what would take me half an hour. Anyway, thanks for checking out our first episode. More of a trailer, really. And be sure to hit like and subscribe to know when new content drops. And also check out the Bookish podcast at anchor.fm/bookish. Keep on reading, everybody. We'll see you soon.